E. Wayne Bundy is an Ogden native, having attended Loren Farr Elementary, Central Junior, and Ogden High Schools. He was a bright student and earned a full-ride scholarship of $75 to Weber College in 1936, a time when he was influenced by some of Weber's most illustrious teachers.
But we had giants there in those days. My own particular field, Thatcher Allred in speech and theater, Leland Monson in debate and in English were probably the two that I had the greatest impact on me.
Wayne became involved in radio, working as an announcer at Ogden's KLO, and on campus he was active in theater and even helped create the campus newspaper, The Signpost. Wayne went on to finish his bachelor's degree at the University of Iowa and returned to Ogden to teach at Central Junior High School until the U.S. entered World War II in 1941. In February of 1942, he was called to take his physical in preparation to being inducted into the Army. However, a botched medical test changed his plans.
So in due course, middle of February, I was called to take my draft physical. Dullest needle in the world for the blood sample. Down at the old armory on 22nd. I was so mad by the time they got through that I walked out the door, down to Washington, over to 24th, down to the old post office building where the Navy recruiting office was, and volunteered for the Navy. And never regretted it.
He was assigned to the USS Alabama and was trained as a sky lookout officer, aircraft recognition trainer, and later an intelligence officer. The Alabama was sent to the Pacific, where they were involved in most every major battle in the Pacific until 1944. The ship was then required to return to the States for a major overhaul. They rejoined the war a few months later and assisted in the attack on Okinawa, and later were part of the first American forces to occupy mainland Japan. During his 4 years in the Navy, Wayne earned 9 battle stars. Upon his discharge, Thatcher Allred hired him to return to Weber to teach speech and theater, which he did for 2 quarters. He was eager to finish his graduate degree and was accepted at the prestigious Stanford NBC Radio Institute, where his radio productions gained a national audience. He went on to finish his doctoral degree in radio and TV broadcasting at the University of Michigan, and then accepted a teaching position in Albuquerque at the University of New Mexico, which included being production manager for a new TV station in town. His contribution to broadcasting was now being recognized by entertainment and political leaders throughout the nation. He was asked to help organize the Federation of Rocky Mountain States, a coalition of governors designed to consolidate the political muscle of 7 intermountain states.
Governor Campbell's people appointed me to attend that meeting and be part of the formation of the ETV committee, which I did, and wound up being stuck as chairman of it. We were charged with making recommendations to the board of the Federation, hence to the governors, as what ought to be done about what was then educational TV.
His ongoing work in radio and TV led him to produce a children's special in Los Angeles. That program earned him an Emmy Award and an even greater role in the national scene. He has been awarded nearly every award in public broadcasting, including the highest award of all, the Edward R. Murrow Award.
Obviously, Edward R. Murrow is a patron saint of radio and radio news, so I couldn't have been more pleased than with that award.
Weber State University is proud of Dr. E. Wayne Bundy, not only for having answered the call to duty during World War II, but for being a true pioneer in public broadcasting.
There's a great novella by Jean Manlove Rhodes. He was a New Mexican writer, called Paso por Aquí, which translates loosely as "he came this way" or "he passed this way." Well, I think that's important. I would like to be remembered as he passed this way. And it made a difference. What more could anyone ask for?